Why would the warden come to visit me now? He wants me to plead. I shall not. Why would the warden... He wants me to plead.
Quite. You were always a man of few words, Alvani. A rational pragmatist to the end. I approve. As you know, your execution will take place at dawn. I have to admit that I'm curious why, after so long, there's such a sudden rush to see you dead. I'm very curious. But, that's not why I'm here, no. As you also know, you have the choice between hanging and beheading. As far as I can tell, you have yet to, voice a preference. If you forfeit this choice, it'll be left to me to decide the, instrument of death. I simply want to ensure we've dotted every I and crossed every T.
A warrior deserves to die by the blade. Even though I'm just a prisoner now, I was a warrior. A warrior deserves to die by the blade. But do I deserve that death? I laid down my own sword. I turned on my own people. Death is death, and I'm ready to embrace my own. I have nothing more to say to this man. A warrior deserves... Hang me!
The noose it is. I shall make a note of it. Do you have no family, Alvani? My family is very important to me. Almost as important as my duty to this city and this office. In the event of my own death, it would pain me to know that they would be left with no answers. No body to bury. No closure. I know you're a man of faith, a man of principle. I also understand that things happen to make you question your calling. What I do not understand is why you've simply decided to give up. To stop fighting.
I have nothing more to say to him. To have everything you believe in fall to pieces. To be asked to continue a war that you have no faith in. By commanders that you can no longer trust. You would not understand.
Try me, Alvani. You may come to see that we're more alike than you thought.
I have no family. No country. So leave me be. And let me prepare for death in peace.
Very well. Everything has been properly filed. I have no reason to question the order of execution. Even threatened me with dismissal, and worse, should I stand in the way of their orders. They don't know me very well. Threats mean nothing. Proper paperwork, on the other hand. Well, I will simply have to accept that my questions will remain forever unanswered. I shall see you at first light, Alvani. The noose will be ready for you.
Get up, Kian. There isn't much time. About bloody time. Come on, let's go.
What's going on?
No time for answers. Let's get a move on.
What's going on down there?
That boy is a made-to-order riot. We're getting you out of here.
Who are you? Do I know you?
I bloody well hope so. You were this close to running me through with your sword.
What? The Swamp City?
Precisely. Where I made a daring, swashbuckling last-minute escape, and you were arrested by your own commander. Quite a day, eh?
If you're with the Resistance, why are you helping me escape?
So that you can repay your debt and help free our city. In the meantime, we need a bloody key to get through this bloody gate.
This is the first time I've seen that guard post abandoned. Everyone must be busy with the riot downstairs. He must have a plan for what comes next. He wouldn't have brought us here otherwise. What's going on out there?
Huh. Wish I knew. Yazadi are entrenched. They're up to something. There ain't been a lot of new troops arriving. The Then again, they've stopped pushing north. They only appear interested in holding the city.
Saya and Vermont are still in charge.
Oh, they're in charge, all right. But rumors say one of the Bloody Six is arriving soon. Which is why we need to be ready. Something's about to go down. We still don't have a key, boy. Hey! Hey! Help
He's still
me!
breathing. I've seen him around the prison. I don't think he's been here that long. And I don't think he's
Hey,
long for
you!
this world.
Over! Over here!
Show no mercy, men!
Do you know how to get through that gate?
The guard. He has a key in his pocket.
There must be something we can do for him. Anything. Thank you. Your death will matter. Your sacrifice will help the resistance.
Please,
It appears to be a gate.
finish me before the guards
It
find
probably
me.
unlocks this first gate.
They won't be kind.
He wants
will
me to
make-
put him out of his misery before the guards arrive.
They will make me suffer.
He can't walk. All we can do is leave him here and hope the goddess makes his death swift and painless.
We just leave him like that?
I can't murder an innocent man.
I won't force you to, Kian. You have the key? Excellent. Now unlock the gate.
We will need a key to open this gate.
Use the key to unlock the gate. You do know how to use a key, don't you?
Collaborators, turncoats!
It's a heavy key, fashioned from iron. It fits the locked
Goes
gate
in
on
the
this
lock.
floor.
You turn it, and then...
The Northlanders
like
once
magic,
valued iron higher than gold. Most likely because of its anti-magical properties. We will need a key to open this gate.
Burn them alive!
In your own time, Kian. May the Mojal make my death. They have different keys for every floor, so you might as well leave that one in the lock. Follow me, boy. We're going up, not down. Upwards, ever upwards.
This is for the magic Collaborators, turncoats!
Down there, you'll only find fiery death. Way out of here is up, up, up.
Get away!
What did you mean, repay a debt?
You damn near wiped us out, boy. Your last-minute reversal didn't help save anyone, aside from your own soul, mayhap. And now is your chance at repentance.
I don't want repentance. I'm ready to die for my crimes. Why don't you just leave me here?
You may be ready to die, Kian, but the Resistance certainly isn't. And we need you. Now, find a way to open this bloody door. Something long and thin to pick the lock might do the trick.
The riot is growing. Moving closer. We need to keep moving up. Find a way out before the keep becomes smoking rubble. Not everyone in here is a wrongly convicted rebel. Some are violent murderers. I won't risk it.
Open this goddamn door! Right bloody now!
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet. I have no time to spare, and no desire to let all these prisoners loose.
Let me join the rebellion!
We have a large one here. Let's find out what he knows.
The slop, so many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves? The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. They're torturing him to death. May the goddess lead his soul to the first mountain. What are my people really doing here in Mercuria?
You tell me, boy. They are your people.
I do not know. I thought I did. But what they have planned, I do not believe it is the divine will of the goddess.
More the unholy will of a gag.
I'll need to pick the lock. I'll need to pick the lock. Unless you're picking a giant lock, a broom makes a poor pick. So many barrels, the slop we eat.
We need to get up there now!
Keep pushing him up. We'll burn him alive.
We need to get up there now! Seriously, I'm really not into rioting.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key.
I'm perfectly fine. I want to fight and crack this wax.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
We need to get up there now! We need to get up there now!
Hello? Anyone there?
We need to get up there now! We need to get up there now!
There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom. There's something so pure and beautiful about the traditional broom.
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind this locked door.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
No, seriously,
Has the resistance been inside the tower?
Not yet. That's where you come in, boy. You're our key to the tower.
That tower is a fortress. How in the name of the goddess do you expect me to find a way inside?
We'll see. Maybe you'll rise to the occasion, huh?
I'll need to pick the lock. I'm speaking into a metal tube. I feel foolish. There's no way past that.
We need to get up there now!
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
We need to get up there now!
I'm perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much.
We need to get up there now!
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
There he is, up there. Shadow, damn that
The
man!
keep is surrounded by soldiers, mostly Azadi troops it looks like. Good bowmen. I'm lucky I dodged their arrows.
We got him! I think we got him!
It's undamaged, and thin enough to fit in a lock. I should be able to open the gate with this.
No, seriously,
Finish him up, he's of no use to us. You only have yourself to blame.
Was it right of me to leave him to that fate? I swore to never kill again, but I'm not sure it can ever be that simple.
That ought to do the trick. Go on. Pick the lock with the arrow.
I'll need to pick the lock.
Good job. Follow me.
All those years on the streets of Sadir paying off. The riot won't last forever. Something's going to give. Either the Watch kills every last man, or the prisoners tear this place to pieces.
We're through! Hurry! We need to stop him!
Why, if it isn't our old friend, Mr. Murren.
Balsay Bakim. I should have known you wouldn't have let yourself get caught so easily.
You're damn right. Now let us through.
I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Balsay. Your journey ends here, I'm afraid.
There's no picking this one. He's plugged it from his side. By the Mojal's unclean genitals, Warden! Open up right this bloody minute!
Words, Mr. Bakim. You know very well I do not respond to threats.
When I get my hands on you, Warden, you will wish your grandmother had never spread her legs to your grandfather.
The Warden has blocked the gate
May the
somehow.
Mojal befoul your filthy arsehole, Murren! Let us through right bloody now! One day, Murren, we will see you garroted in front of this entire city, and your family too!
Is that why you're breaking me out of here? To find a way into the tower?
Well, that's part of it, aye. But not all of it. You're a bloody symbol, boy. Once we've got you on our side, it'll give the boys a big, boost.
It will increase morale?
Ha! Fat chance of that. There'll always be a bunch of boozing, thieving, whoring, cursing, immoral...
Morale. As in confidence. Spirit.
Well, that's it. A boost to the team spirit, innit? You arriving? You'll be the flag bearer, the bloody drummer. But getting into that Mojal blasted tower,
perfectly fine in here. Thanks ever so much.
Locked. The riot hasn't reached this floor yet.
Just leave me be. I'm very comfortable behind this locked door.
So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
Who's down there? Open up, let me out.
Most of the prisoners are still under lock and key. The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels. The stench makes me sick.
I'm afraid this is as far as you will get.
I could attempt to reason with him. Your prisoners are revolting, Warden. Sooner or later, they will reach this floor. Let me through, and I shall be lenient and merciful.
I see. And what, pray tell, is my guarantee that you'll follow through on your promise?
What choice does he have? I was the apostle. I was always true to my word. I may not be able to stay my anger. He's responsible for many innocent deaths. But if I can convince him to believe me, doesn't the Warden claim to be a practical man? If that's the case, he would listen to a practical argument. My leniency is your only hope at this point.
Perhaps. But as you may imagine, I didn't rise to my position by taking people at their word. Particularly in a prison. Honesty is in short supply in here.
We're running out of time, and this filthy heathen is the only thing between us and freedom. He may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. All men of his station can be bought. If I offer to buy him, he may treasure his office above his blood, but maybe he will listen to reason if I appeal to his sense of family. We're running out of time. Your choice is simple. Let us through and live, or suffer the consequences.
I believe I have another choice: to wait. Help may well arrive soon. I'll stay right where I am, Alvani. Thank you ever so much. In fact, I might present you with a similar choice. Die, or, well, die. No matter which way the wind blows, you're finished. May as well accept it with grace and poise. There's nothing you can say to sway my mind, Alvani. You might as well admit defeat.
He's refusing to listen. I must be smarter. What did he reveal of himself earlier?
Still trying, are you? Desperately and quite pointlessly.
All men of his station, he may treasure his office above his... If not for yourself, then do this for your family.
My family is important to me. I would not want my boys to grow up without a father. Their mother lacks the moral fortitude needed to instill duty and backbone in them. God's forgive her. She's a good woman, but merely a woman. Very well, you make a fair point. I will trust you despite my bitter instincts. Step back, Alvani.
Praise your gods, I don't have time for you now, Murren. But your day will come.
He doesn't look well at all, seeing his world fall to pieces.
You gave me your word, Alvani, your word. You said I would not be harmed. You said you would let me live. That don't count for anything anymore.
You will receive your just punishment soon enough.
Perhaps so, Alvani, but at least my punishment At least my punishment will be at the hands of those who respect laws and regulations, and not be a barbarian like yourself.
I no longer have
My
any
men will be
use for
here
him.
soon. You won't get away.
This is as far as the stairwell will take us. Now we need to find a way to the roof.
I didn't say I wanted to leave this place.
What part of to be executed in the morning did you not get? And what part of the resistance needs you did you fail to comprehend?
Why would your people trust me? I'm their enemy.
You were the enemy. I trust your allegiance to your people has diminished somewhat in the past year.
How do you know I won't just turn on you soon as we're out of here?
Oh, I know. And others do too. Our faith is rarely misplaced. This passage leads up to the roof, but the gate's twice locked. There's no getting through.
There's no way through here.
Another way up. I got you this far, Kian. Now you need to put that Azadi brain of yours to work, and quick.
It's mounted securely to the wall. I'd burn my skin off if I tried to wrench it free.
They're not far behind us.
It's mounted securely to the wall.
Open this goddamn door! Right bloody now!
Locked. And I don't have time to pick each and every cell door.
Rebellion!
We don't have much time. Shadow be damned. The guards are getting closer. So many barrels. Do they never clean up after themselves?
I see someone moving. Fire!
A piece of cloth. Moist. With what, I'd rather not know. Shadow, they're firing at us.
Get the goddamn keys!
I've eaten the slop they call porridge for so long I've forgotten the taste of meat. What I wouldn't have done for a single bite of that meal. I draw the line at licking the plate clean. I'm hungry for red meat, but I'm not a dog.
Where's the keys? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I'm curious to see where this is going.
The slop we eat 3 times a day arrives in these barrels.
Someone get the goddamn
The stench makes me sick. A moist face towel on a stick. A rather sad torch, and one I fear will not stay lit for long.
Where's the keys? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I want to fight those treacherous rats! Open this goddamn door! Right bloody now! Allah's Muhammad!
Where's the keys? Someone get the goddamn keys!
I feel A kinship with that lonely, flickering flame. Shadow. I need a stronger flame to light this torch. That chain goes up to the mechanism that raises and lowers the cage. They use this it's covered in thick oil. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. They use this contraption to transport food from the kitchens below. It's covered in thick oil. The oil is burning off.
Oh, clever boy. I knew you wouldn't disappoint me.
Still warm, but it's cooling quickly. I should be able to climb the chain now.
You first. If that chain's still hot, I want some warning. They've readied the noose for you. A traitor's death.
What are we doing here? Where's our cloud ship?
We need to buy ourselves some time. Quick. Block that gate. Use the lever to lower the bar. Quickly now. For the love of Mojal's 7 prostitutes, Kian, lower that hook. Now arm yourself.
A good and true, it's excellent quality. A good headsman can take
There's a
someone's
sword
life
over
with
there.
one swing of
Come
this.
over here now. By the Mojal's bloated testes, stop fucking about and get your ass over here, boy.
How will we escape? I thought you'd have a ship waiting.
A ship? Ha! No, boy. Your way out of here is not on a cloud ship, but through a portal created by the very magic your people are trying to stamp out.
My way.
Only one of us can pass through that portal before it closes. And it requires a sacrifice. It's dark magic. It requires blood and pain. It requires a life.
What? No. No! I cannot accept your sacrifice. Either both of us leave or neither.
Don't be a Mojal damned fool, boy. I have made my peace with the gods. Can you say the same? Besides, I may be a decent fighter, but without you, the resistance will falter, and the Azadi will be victorious. Now run me through that sword so that you can get out of here and start paying your debts.
How many more deaths before this night is over? No. There's been enough bloodshed. I don't want another life on my conscience. His eyes speak the truth. He has embraced death in a way I never could. Where I only saw defeat, he sees victory. I don't know where this path may lead. But what choice do I have? How many more... I cannot. I'm not worthy of such a sacrifice.
Listen to me, boy. If you don't do this, then it's all for naught. The whole bloody thing.
There's been too much death. Too much!
Oh, for the love of the 4 heavens. That bloody stings.
I have only one memory of my mother. She held me to her heart until I fell asleep. That night, she threw herself from the city walls into the shallows. Her body was never found. For the longest time, I would climb those walls, balance on the edge, and close my eyes. I always thought I would join her in the darkness, in that cold, cold sea. But I never did.
Goddess, damn him to the Shadow Eternal!
What?
Kian. Kian has escaped the keep.
Leave us. Now! What are you saying? That's impossible. He's supposed to die.
He's gone. Fled from the roof with the help of a rebel infiltrator in a bloody riot.
The roof? But how?
A portal. Dark magic.
That's impossible.
I must interrogate the men who let him escape. They will rue this day for the rest of their short and miserable lives. And that bone-headed warden, he will pay for this with his life.
I don't understand. Friar's Keep is warded against thaumaturgy.
Inside, yes, which is why they fled to the roof.
Protect us. Do you have any idea where he is?
With the rebels, I'm sure. Wherever they've holed up. I will leave no stone unturned to find them.
In their hands, Alvane is a poisonous dagger.
You think I'm not aware? You think I don't know how dangerous he is? I know that traitor better than anyone. But I will find him. Him and his cohorts. Under the sight of the goddess, this I swear.
Before the first arrives.
It won't reach her ears.
You make sure of that. If she learns their precious apostle is still alive, she will want him alive so that she can speak to him. And if she learns the truth...
We won't give her the opportunity.
Good. Because if she ever does, you and I will be paying with our lives. What in the light are you waiting for? You won't catch him in here, Commander! Go! Take care of this! Goddess, watch over us.
It's our 3-month anniversary today.
That's mad. I feel like I've been coming here for years.
How are you?
What do you think?
You have more energy, you appear more content with your life now than you did 3 months ago. But only you can tell how you are feeling. I can't do that for you.
I know.
You remember nothing of what happened before the coma. You're not sure you want to remember. I think you do. Do you agree with that, Zoe?
And potentially lose everything I've built here. I know there's something I need to remember, something I'm supposed to be doing. Until I figure that out, I can't find peace. And potentially lose everything I've built here? I'm not sure I can take losing everything all over again. I don't. I'm worried that if I start remembering, I'll lose all of this.
And you don't think it's worth the risk?
I'm just really, really scared.
I understand, okay. Let's see if we can do an exercise. Jog your memory. What is the last thing you do remember?
Dropping out of uni, moving back in with Dad. I'd lost faith in myself and everyone around me. I'd broken up with Reza.
And then something did happen.
Be careful what you wish for, right? Reza vanishing. Me going after him, trying to track him down. I ended up in Newport. I remember being in a safe place and connecting to a dream machine, but that's where it ends.
And before that? Before leaving Casablanca?
Reza asked me to pick up a package. That's what set it all in motion. That and the static.
Do you remember what that turned out to be?
After I woke up, they filled in the blanks. Apparently it was some sort of glitch or virus. Rogue code infecting the worldwide wire. Someone at Waticorp was using the dream machine to read people's minds. Someone I'd met.
Kavanagh.
Damien Kavanagh. The man behind it all. The perpetrator of the conspiracy. He'd put some sort of worm into the code, turning the dream machine into a mind-controlling tool affecting millions. At least that's what they say.
He recorded a confession before he... At least he came clean. Absolved his employer of any wrongdoing.
Convenient.
In what way?
Oh, forget it. I don't remember any of it. All I know is they poisoned my mind. Inserted false memories. Nothing I saw or experienced was real. The little girl on the screens, the other
world.
Arcadia. Another colourful figment of their imagination. A synthetic dream.
And you still remember nothing of going to Japan? Breaking into Waticorp?
Nope. I exposed a global conspiracy and all they gave me was a lousy coma. Aside from you, Reza, and my dad, no one even knows I was involved. Reza kept me out of his exposé, and even he doesn't know what really happened during the week I was gone. Maybe my friend Olivia knew something, but she passed away.
You feel responsible.
I went off playing teen detective and people got hurt.
You're worried something else happened to you.
I mean, it's a week of my life. Gone.
Have you used a dream machine yet?
God, no. I feel nauseous just watching the ads.
It's becoming a disease, an addiction. I'm concerned about what these lucid, perfect dreams are doing to us. And you were connected to a prototype. There's no way to predict how that may have affected you. Have you spoken with Gabrielle yet?
No, I'm not ready to discuss my dad. We don't talk. He rented out the house, moved to Mumbai.
That's perfectly fine. What do you want to talk about?
Is the new series of Eurotrash a valid topic?
Why not? Our time is almost up.
That's fine. I'm working today.
How's that going?
Really good. I enjoy it. A lot.
I'm glad to hear that. You weren't so sure a month ago.
I'm learning a lot. Neural programming, artificial intelligence. It helps me feel closer to Liv. Olivia, you know? Honoring her memory. Not in a self-sacrificing way. I want to do this. I like working with Mira and Wit. For now. And with the voluntary campaign work, I feel I contribute in other ways, too.
You're keeping yourself busy and motivated. You've come a long way since we first met.
Thank you, Dr. Zelenka.
Roman, please. Same time next week?
Definitely. Thanks, Doc. Roman.
Take care, Zoe.